It's Lauren with Just Veganing, and I am so excited because we are at Zion Lee Manna here in Bermondsey. Oh my gosh, we are gonna get some tasty, healthy vegan cuisine. Get it in my face, yes. And if you're new to the channel, please make sure you subscribe because believe me, you do not wanna be missing out on these oh so deliciously good and oh so healthy times.
All right, nice. Done an raw okra salad, light dressing, lemon and lime, little vinaigrette, homemade vinaigrette. We've done a curry chickpea and potato, fried plantain and some spicy dumpling special, which is spinach and red onion dumpling. We have a spinach curry with sweet potato, butternut squash, carrot, plum tomato, a lot of Asian flavors in there. We've done a turmeric fried rice with mixed vegetables. We've done peanut butter stew with okra, butternut squash, pumpkin, sweet potato, African peanut butter. We've done a spicy black eyed peas. Again, we use the sweet and savory provision. So we've got sweet potato, carrot, and plum tomato in this. This is our only processed one of the meal that we do, which is soya chunks, soya protein. We do it like we do in curry mutton, Caribbean curry mutton, which goes nice with our rice and peas, which is steamed rice and peas with grated sweet potato inside it. We do a lentil soup, okra, butternut squash, carrot. So mixed veggies here. We do stir fry string bean, kale, broccoli, carrot, mushrooms and such, really al dente. That's on the table, and our homemade sauces. We do a date and herb pepper and a sweet chili herb pepper. Then we do our juices. There's a small selection. We've got hibiscus, this is sorrel we call it, with cranberry. Then we do pineapple, ginger and baobab fruit. And we also do spirulina, green apple and baobab fruit to boost your vitamins and minerals. So just a small selection of what we got on the menu today. So hope you enjoy.
Everyone, I have a treat for you today. We are going to chat with Jason, the mastermind and chef behind this fabulous restaurant. And you know I'm very nosy, so of course I have a few questions. Now, what would you say is the main ethos about this place?
The main ethos is never suffering the animals for your gluttony and you know, making sure that we're healing the earth through every mouthful of good intention. My main aim when I started to open a restaurant like this was no one catered for me. No one catered for my transitioning as we learn, as we grow, as we get older. No one was catering for your dietary needs or your nutrition. And I said, well, there's a gap for me, and I love to cook. So I practiced on myself a wide range of vegan meals, but they're calling it vegan, we call it Aita as Rasta people. And then from there, I developed a technique and a system of menus, meal plans, menus, in the sense of what I would cook on a daily basis. And it had to be affordable, number one.
So affordable here, by the way, yes.
Had to be affordable.
Yeah.
Had to be something inspirational as well, that someone could recreate, i.e. it couldn't be overly trendy. Because if it's overly trendy, someone else is setting the trend and then they're setting the price bar.
Yeah.
So I wanted it to be competitive, trendy, and sourced locally. You should be able to source all your food locally that can create your meals. And as I tried to tell people, I didn't have a set menu. I just had an inspirational menu.
Oh yeah! Oh my gosh, okay, so you all just met Jason. Wow, you know when you're just like, I could just sit here and chat with him all day. His energy is welcoming, so relaxing. It's like soothing and calming. Love it, love it, love it. And he's so passionate, enthusiastic about health, about just giving our body the nutrients that it needs to like create a sustainable life for ourselves and others. And that is exactly what you're getting in the food here. And believe me, you are not losing out on any of the flavor. I don't know if you've noticed, there was no salt, pepper, no sauces out on that table. It's because you don't need it. He has perfectly balanced everything. Every bite, I'm just like, ooh, that's a great flavor. That's an interesting flavor. That's great. And I love the inspiration from Africa and the Caribbean vibes, because obviously it is just creating a whole bit of magic in your mouth. But honestly, it's like hands down to Jason for what he's creating and what he's trying to do, because I think this is how people need to be eating and living as the future comes. We need to find healthy, good food to get us those vitamins, nutrients, and minerals that our body needs. And believe me, you don't miss out on flavor. That is for sure. Oh my gosh, I am not gonna lie. I love that smoothie. The smoothies here are so great, so fresh. I feel so, that spirulina's just running through my body. Basically, every single thing here I had here was great. I loved, yes, the peanut stew. There was another stew that I had with black-eyed peas. Oh my goodness, that was a pure treat and delight. The chickpea curry. Basically, I could go on and on and on. I love that they have so many fresh salads. What? Oh. Honestly, yes, I am getting very excited because my body is just flowing with lots of nutrients and minerals. You all, anyway, like I mentioned, need to come and check this place out. Oh, and I have one more question to ask Jason, a positive to end on. Here we go. What on the menu, because it is an insanely delicious menu, gives you your biggest vegan food orgasm? You could have a few.
Well, okay. The biggest would be the peanut butter stew. The peanut butter stew reminds me of my traveling in West Africa, but also it's not a Caribbean cultural meal. It's an African meal. So it was that I joined the African and the Caribbean together, eating that Pacific meal. I buy the groundnut African peanut butter, and then I'm going to be supporting the African
yes.
marketplaces for that.
Which is great.
So if we get the revenue, then if I make that popular, then it will be something that all nations can come and maybe try a hand at it. Because the foods will be quite standardized, the ingredients, but then it's the little bit of touches on each meal that allows for every meal to have a unique flavor.
Yes.
But the peanut butter is number one.
It is. I mean, I didn't want that eating experience to end.
Yeah.
Well, Jason, thank you so much for having me, and everyone out there, you definitely 100% have to come and check this place out. Honestly, I think you're going to be experiencing some flavors you probably have not had before, or, I mean, it's healthy, it's flavorful, it'll get your mouth salivating. And main thing for me is I like being able to eat healthy food, because as a lot of you know, I go to lots of different places, but you don't find a lot of like healthy food, and you're gonna get that here. You're not losing out on any of the flavors. In fact, it's like your body will literally be thanking me and jumping out of here because it's gonna have so much energy. And thank you all for watching, and please make sure you like, share, and subscribe to Just Veganing, and follow me on Instagram at Just Veganing, and follow Zion Lee Manna as well on Instagram.